Energy Secretary Jericho Petilla is pressing his proposal for the grant of emergency powers to the President to deal with a looming energy crisis next year. Petilla estimates that there will be a shortage of almost 500 megawatts in 2015. Again, here's Freddie Abando.
Energy Secretary Jericho Petilla continues to raise the alarm of a looming power crisis next year unless a contingency plan is activated to deal with a supply shortage which could affect sustained economic growth for the country. Petilla has been pushing for Congress to grant emergency powers to the President to address the shortage in Luzon to prevent blackouts and brownouts.
How many megawatts are you talking about?
300.
300? Where do you intend to source that?
Various suppliers, various prices, varying prices. Some local, some international. Some are mothballed plants na ina-activate lang. Some naman are existing plants which they're willing to expand if contracted.
Are you concerned?
I'm always concerned. There has never been a day I've never been concerned.
Petilla calculates a shortage of almost 500 megawatts. To date, only 27 megawatts has been committed by the private sector under the Interruptible Load Program. Petilla is hoping the President will make a decision before the end of September to enable the Department of Energy to contract modular generating sets, which will be deployed before the summer months of 2015. The Energy Secretary said he will retract his recommendation if the private sector will cooperate with government to provide the much-needed supply.
This month, actually, the ILP can be negotiated up until October. You can still negotiate February. The problem I have is my other option is to contract additional capacity, which I need 6 months to contract. The ILPs are already there. It's just a matter of them pulling them, asking them to sign. Will they sign now? Maybe. Will they sign on February? Maybe. In the meantime, as long as I don't see the number and I have time to contract, I will push for the contracting. However,
in the meantime, Congressman Henry Waminal, a member of the House Energy Committee, proposed an amendment to the EPIRA law which will give emergency powers to the President. But the approval of the said bill will take time, and it will all depend on Congress to act on it quickly.
The President has to declare a state of emergency on the power sector, and with that declaration, that will serve as his basis to ask Congress for an authority for the government to spend money on power generation. So, practically at present, the government is prohibited to do such. That is the provision of our EPIRA law. And as a matter of fact, that is also the intention of my bill, which I had just filed, to amend that section of the EPIRA law, particularly Section 71, that in case of emergency, there is already a power shortage in that particular area, the President doesn't need to go to Congress.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.